And chat is released.
Release the people! Freedom! Release the people, yes! Okay, the brides are here. The cropping guys might be a bit bad this time because Amps did it. Right, Amps?
Tisk tisk.
It looks amazing.
It looks exactly the same.
It's one vertical pixel off.
Oh.
Vertical pixel off. Oof. Alright,
Like one row.
as usual, we'll go over everybody real quick so you can see it. Oh my god, Fjorm's 3434!
No, keep going.
Tanith, Sigrun. What? Okay, that's okay. Pent. Wait, Louise is pretty damn good. 34 speed, 31 attack.
She's actually not half bad.
It's okay.
Pent's
I mean,
not
of
bad.
course, being a bow, that's 43 attack, but we'll get to that.
Shouldn't her bow be Swiss barrel? So
It's
Yeah,
actually
so-
47.
yeah,
47 attack initiating. That's not bad at all.
that's not
And then
bad.
you just give her death blow, darting blow.
Yeah, or we can get into her kit when we get there.
And she's hot.
Flashing bladed floor.
Pent 3334, Sigrun 3138, 3436. Like all the new heroes nowadays, guys, have such like balanced or good offensive stat spread when they're not armored. Anyways, everyone's like quick or relatively quick at least.
Especially, yeah, if you don't have armor, you're fast, pretty much.
All right, but let's start with Fjorm, and it has to be said, 3434. Excuse me, considering when we were talking about in like the first year of brides and being so impressed by the 3535 on Cordy, on Bridal Cordy, this is crazy. This is a healer too, and she's basically matching the offensive output. All right,
Just a little
And she's a
more-
flyer.
yes.
Yeah, she's a flyer and really balanced as far as healers go. Like, we've had faster healers, we've had higher attack healers, but she's got the most balanced stat line with them.
All right. So what is it?
Basically.
What is her BST?
Okay, so Fjorm is a 150 BST flying healer with defense super bane and res super boon.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Those don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, she can have some nice 27 res, which is all right. but
Nice
that's about
27 res. That's
Wait,
hardly
but
means
plus
good.
HP.
Oh,
You
but
could take. It doesn't do anything, but plus HP is 45.
no, it does do stuff. It helps her
I
kid
mean,
out.
it
weapon.
doesn't do anything super boon wise.
Oh,
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 no,
you-
but her weapon. You want plus HP.
yeah.
Yeah, you want plus HP if you can get that, but plus attack or plus speed's still fine.
So ideally, you get plus HP, minus defense, or minus res.
Mhm.
Honestly, those defensive stats are so low, I don't think it really matters. I think maybe you want to keep the res. That way, if you get hit by a pure mage shot and you don't get doubled, you'll be fine. But that's about it.
Yeah,
True. Although, since you're going for plus HP, you are HP dumping, so you can go for minus res just to be safe, so you can still take a physical hit.
Hmm.
Aside
Yeah.
from, like, a bow.
well, duh.
Generally, she's gonna avoid combat, so actually her defense and res stats don't matter too much.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Although with the HP dump, you can still slap Miracle on, and after a while, she'll have Miracle up. So if she does get one shot, she can get away with it.
See,
She's
that's-
fast enough to avoid doubles too.
Right. Also,
Right.
that's a big point because I think she should be offensive and I think she should take part in the battle. 3434 is really good, and because she has
Mhm.
Wraithful and what's her beast skill called again? Dazzling.
Dazzling.
Staff.
yeah, dazzling staff.
She does full damage and she
Mhm.
doesn't get counterattacked. And not to
Yeah.
mention 3434 is really respectable. Not to mention Flyer Emblem she'll have the extra stats too. Not to mention if she stays close to the battle, she'll be healing using Restore Plus really easily. Not to mention Cardinal Direction works in a cross, so there's a chance you might even set it up in a way to catch, enemies in a cross. And what I'm just saying is like there's not that many great reasons. I mean, there's a bunch of great reasons and there's like some not so significant reasons, but she's a pretty good, great healer in this game. She just does everything so well. The ability to support, the ability to attack, the ability to heal. Wow.
Yep.
I'm like even without her staff, she's pretty good, but her staff really makes her stand out.
Yeah, her staff is what makes her that much more interesting. There's only, I think, up now 3 signature staves in the game, and this one's really standing out in that regard. So it's very impressive.
Mm-hmm. So it's also super easy to get a good Fjorm because 3 out of 5 possible stats Actually, 3 out of 6 because neutral's a possible stat.
I mean, you can also take plus res. That'd be fine.
Well,
If you like do HP res 2 or something like that, you can make it somewhat work.
I think tier 1 priority is plus HP because every bit of extra HP is huge.
Yeah.
Tier 2 priority is plus attack or plus speed.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Fun stuff
Basically,
like
any boon with
double.
defense.
Yeah. Although you can get away with defense, but I would avoid it.
If you get defense,
yeah.
the chances are you get demerit on something pretty good.
Yeah, but then you just +1.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Okay, it's funny because we're starting with the strongest hero in this banner. I think of this entire banner, even if they have better stats, Fjorm just the entire utility. She's a complete package.
Yep.
So
Yeah, she's pretty broken.
exactly. A quick refresher, guys, as to what she does. Her staff has basically 2 abilities. Number 1, it's Rayful Staff. That's ability number 1. Ability 2, she can deny heroes from using assist skills, and she can deny heroes from having assist skills being used on them. So, if she, as long as they're in the cardinal direction and have less than 3 HP than she does. So in other words, she can prevent, like, Eledrin Azura, Olivia, doesn't really matter. Any dancers or singers, as long as they have less HP than her, she can prevent them from using their assist skill.
TLDR, Silence Dancer.
Silence Dancer, except in this game, they call it Isolation. Ugh, typical IS being trying to be special.
It's an alright type of.
I mean,
it's a good-
isn't silence what stops attacks, though?
No, silence is when you can't cast stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
No,
I guess that would be-
isolation is something new.
Yeah.
I guess isolation stops supports. If you're silencing, then I can. Yeah.
Isolation just sounds emo.
Hmm.
I mean, the theme of
Basically
book 3 is literally screamo, so whatever.
Right.
It's also really funny. It specifically says it counters Harsh Command Plus. I was like, you just put Harsh Command Plus in the game. That is so weird.
And we already are stopping it.
Yep.
Yep.
They don't want that meta to be real.
Yeah.
That meta would be too strong.
It was a lie.
As for the rest
I'm
of her,
ready for it.
right. But as for the rest of her kit, guys, if you forgot, she has Restore Plus as her assist skill, and then she has an A skill, HP attack, which is plus 4 HP, plus 2 attack. Her B skill is Dazzling Staff, and that's it, I think.
Ground orders.
Ground Orders,
Ground
whoopsies.
orders.
Which is a
Yeah, that one's
super
weird.
useful option because it helps movement by a ton.
Yep.
Yeah, ground orders is sick.
That's gonna. I can't quite predict how that's gonna turn out for me fighting against people like that. But ground orders can have some real interesting applications. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, to be honest, I think you want to keep Ground Orders because the ability to that extra movement, it's because she just has to be next to them to start it out, and then the entire team can move and just teleport around and move very freely. It's
And
amazing.
the best part, horses didn't get cucked out of it for once.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Calves can use it. That's crazy. But yeah, it's basically like
So you can get
aerobatics.
horses across walls now.
Yes.
Woo.
Wow. Actually, you're right. It's basically it's like aerobatics, but you cast it on other heroes. So
Yeah.
Fjorm, I think the real question is she the best healer in the game?
I'd
There
say
is Loki as
possibly.
their best competition for. Loki as their best competition for unique support, or Veronica. But I think that she probably has the most potential in the current meta.
I think with that base, I think she's better than. I think she's the best. Like just straight up. Like
Yeah.
not to mention even using her offensively. Like if you look at something like as stupid as Nimius's AR defense, you can just plant her behind where the Ophelia Nino is and just get a free win.
I mean,
Just shutting down
She
the
shuts
most
down-
cancer shit.
Yeah, she
as a
shuts down
seasonal.
Ether Raids.
I mean, unfortunately, she's a seasonal, but you know, that's some clean shit. I need that on like a real unit now. Come on.
yeah,
ISIS.
I think people should
it's
pull
an
for
actual
this.
status.
Whoa.
Oh, hey,
Listen.
I think people should pull for her, definitely, because it will legitimately just shut down, destroy entire team setups. But
Yep.
she's not here till tomorrow, so I guess we'll
Well,
see soon enough.
It's literally an hour and 15 minutes away. so you
there
don't
is
have to
also
wait
the
long.
flip side that we have been like some players have been playing without her and have been doing fine without her, so she's actually not entirely necessary. But she
Yeah,
is
you don't always.
very
No, no.
good.
Yeah, she's not necessary, but like if you're in Ether Raids and there's a legendary Zora that sets up the entire team, that can just completely destroy everything.
She will make a lot of fights a lot easier.
Right, and for that reason, I
I
think,
think you just completely break everyone's maps that actually like do most
Restore
things with assist.
maps that have restore bots and legendary Zora will still survive off this, but
Even if it's just like, unless restore, it should.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
it
hope
should.
it does. It should undo that.
no, it
Then
doesn't.
restore traps in general
Yeah.
should still be fine, but
yeah,
like dancers can fuck off. I'm kind of glad for that, but it's also still kind of a little bit unfair to be throwing this on a seasonal, kind of like null traps. It's
Well,
like,
they throw it on seasonal to get the sales.
It's
'Cause
like, come on.
The next
It-
time Fjorm's gonna be back is probably 3-4 months down the line on the Legendary
Yeah,
Heroes
probably.
banner, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be hard. So this is
Yeah,
your best
honestly,
chance.
it's a legitimate status though. So I mean, to be fair, we haven't gotten the witchy wand anywhere else yet, but very well could spread out in the future.
All right, but yeah, just to summarize, I think she's the best healer in the game because she can fight, she can heal, and she has fantastic support. Ground orders and her wand's ability to prevent assist skills cast isolation is huge. So I think she's probably the best healer in the game.
Yeah. Like it's pretty much just down to the 3 healers with their own signature weapons. But in this current meta, I think that Fjorm's is the one that's the most relevant.
And before we thought Loki was super good because she could prevent like slow down movement, but then heroes would just get past it with like aerobatics, for example, of Legendary Zora.
Yeah.
You literally
I mean-
cannot stop Fjorm unless you have more HP.
Right. Fjorm's is a lot more absolute than Loki's, which don't get me wrong, there are a lot of compositions where Loki can be great, but with restore traps and all these various movement skills, doesn't always work.
And this is super easy to trigger.
This is also super easy to trigger, and it's not mage exclusive.
Now, the best build for her, though, I think she should use Miracle because I feel like she'll get to Miracle really easily.
With restore, yeah.
And I feel like her A skill should probably be HP Speed 2, but HP Attack 2 will obviously work perfectly well. You can also go for HP plus 5 if you really think you value that 1 extra point, but her A skill is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
While Dazzling Staff is perfectly fine in the B slot, I've also heard of people saying like, what was it, Sudden Panic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do Sudden Panic with that HP stat.
We can
It's
do
a
Sudden
little
Panic,
harder,
right?
but
We can do Sudden Panic, right, Amps?
Yeah.
is it? Yeah, it's not restricted to that.
According to
right?
Game Press, you can't, but Game Press is wrong.
But Game Press
No.
is wrong.
Oh,
Hey.
sudden panic is gonna be sick on her. I just realized. Oh god, she can put that on her B slot because it's not locked to flyers.
Yep. So
oh
she's
god, she's so broken. Oh god.
so you don't have to run both Fjorm and Aversa. Of course, if you run a Aversa, you have Aversa's Knight, which does -3 to all stats as well. But you don't really need that part. If you just run Fjorm, you can actually have her do so much. So she can move your troops, she can panic them, and then she can also take away their assist skills. And then she can heal you, and then she can attack, and then she can get into Miracle. Like she'll do everything.
Just make sure you have as much HP as humanly possible.
Right.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Her base HP is 42, which is where Loki is. So
Yeah.
she's already at a good baseline.
Yeah, it's a good
She's already
baseline.
the minimum.
Yeah, like if you have mythics to go into Ether Raids with, you'll probably be able to stack that up just fine.
And there is a mythic hero coming out that will
There
be
is a mythic hero, which we
an
can get into a
offensive
little bit.
one. So
Would you guys like spoilers on who
Nice.
the next mythic hero is?
we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but we have a little information to give on that.
Oh,
one.
are you guys gonna talk about that too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's
Okay.
several different things. Okay, moving on. That's Fjorm. Use the HP seal. There you go. But for now, it's next is Tanith. 37 HP, 34 attack, 36 speed, 33 defense, 21 res. What's that BST total?
Tanith is a 161 BST Lance Flyer with HP Super Boon, period.
Okay, so the problem with Tanith immediately is you already have Shigure and you already have Taya.
And I
And
think she has lower BST than them both by 1, right?
doesn't really matter, but you
Yeah, so if you actually want her to score better, she needs plus HP.
Oh, wait, that does matter because you with the merge they get to 165, but she doesn't.
Yep.
She literally got fucked.
She got. I mean, you can get Blue Duel, but still, she got screwed.
I don't even see
Good
this.
lance fodder though.
Right. I think you fought her lance, you fought her harsh command plus, because that's the easiest thing to fodder off of her. You know,
She
just
does have a good stat line, though.
Going straight on the Gwendolyn.
But yeah, she's really easy to fodder, but her skills are inconsequential. If you really want to use her, it feels like she was more made to be fodder than to be used, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, she does have good defense, really good defense, actually, with
Same as
solid
Steve.
solid offensive spread. But I will say this: she has quick comparison to Ryoma from Hot Springs. She has 3 less HP, 1 less attack, same speed, 5 more defense, and then 2 less res.
You know,
very comparable.
they're very comparable. You know, the funny thing is, she's one of those rare Pegasus flyers with low res, because they're generally high res.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's weird.
She's definitely not bad though, but
Nah,
it's just we had better free-to-play options.
I mean, even Ryoma, the only thing she has going for her at that point is her defense stat, which is a good merit. But we have Taya.
Right, and real quick, she has Lofty Blossoms. I don't even remember. Harsh Command plus Swift Sparrow and Chill Attack and 4 or 5 flyers. 4 or 5 flyers is inconsequential. So Chill Attack and Swift Sparrow are really her kit, which doesn't really work together that well.
Those are very premium, but they're not bad.
You might
In
just wanna
theory, you
drop.
can grab everything in one go. If you
Right.
take Chill Attack 2 from Garneth, and then Swift Sparrow 1 from Anisala, then you can grab the Lance, and then Swift Sparrow 2, and then Chill Attack 3, if you're going for a Lance.
I think
Otherwise,
Harsh
you can
Command
just-
is more valuable though.
Yeah, Harsh Command Plus is the more valuable skill here.
Yeah, if you're not going for the Lance, then you can get Harsh Command, and then you can get her A and her B skill. And maybe
Or
her
you could
B
just
skill.
not get one of those and go for Harsh Command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance
So
and
you get
Harsh
Harsh Command Plus, you can get the A, you can get the B. Unless you just really don't want Harsh Command Plus.
No, you could just do Weapon, Harsh Command plus, and Chill Attack 3. That
Pretty
you can
much.
do that.
Which is
Yeah.
what I personally would do that if I had the chance.
All right, but Tanith, the entire point of the Tanith comparisons here is to illustrate. I really think she's unnecessary. You only get Tanith if you really like her, but she's a minor character that you get very late in the game in Radiant Dawn. So it's very questionable if you like her that much. She looks good, is what I'll give her. But real quick, if you do build her, I'm pretty sure you just put Swiss Sparrow on your B skill, because I think with double
What?
Swiss Sparrow.
Doesn't she have Swiss Sparrow already?
Yeah.
No, I said Desperation into your B skill.
Oh, you
You
said
said
Swiss
Swiss
Sparrow,
Sparrow.
their B skill.
No.
What?
Okay.
You said
said
Swiss
Swiss
Sparrow
Sparrow.
or B.
No.
Their B.
Swiss
Desper-
Sparrow 6.
No, Desperation into her B skill, because with double Swift Sparrow, that's what she lends herself towards. Because when she
Yeah.
initiates, she automatically has 44 speed and 38 plus. Is it 14?
48, 54 attack, and then 42 speed.
Yeah.
No, wait, no.
46
44 speed and 56 attack.
Yeah, there's something sounding wrong.
47 speed if you speed refine the weapon.
And then you can also refine her weapon to defense, but yeah, attack speed, anything you want really.
Yeah.
Okay, but with that said, let's do the comparisons between her closest competitors, which would be Shigeri and Taya, because they're free to play, and then we can even throw in
Okay.
Cordy, because if you want an offensive flyer, that's usually what you end up with.
All right, so here we go. I guess I'll start with Cordy. So comparing to Cordy, Cordy has 3 more HP, 1 more attack, 1 less speed, 11 less defense, and then 4 more res for 4 BST loss.
Right, which is the point, because she's basically Cordy. The 1 attack versus 1 speed trade-off. If you're looking for is an offensive hero, the defensive stats don't really matter to you that much. So there you go. She's basically Cordy, but slightly better.
Yeah.
But Taya and Shigeri.
So Taya has the equal HP, 3 less attack, 1 less speed, 2 less defense, and then 7 more res for
Okay,
1 more BST.
that's kind of weird, to be honest.
Yeah, did I mention Taya's not very good?
Yeah. That's why they let her
She's
demil
better
it.
than Taya.
I mean, Taya's a good res stat, but
And she has a good weapon, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
All right.
no.
You should compare to
And-
Shauna instead. Just saying.
No, that's Desperation
No, I'm
Fodder,
not even
sorry.
gonna do that.
Shiguri. Give us
Shiguri.
Shiguri.
Yeah.
Shigure has 3 more HP, 1 less attack, 1 more speed, 6 less defense, and then 4 more res for a 1 BST gain.
Okay.
Very comparable.
So
Mhm.
it's basically if you care about using a more defensive flyer, I guess Tanith is your girl.
Yep.
But that's
think
about it.
she-
There's absolutely no other reason for it. She's just too comparable to everybody else.
Only 2 lance flyers, Valter and Tsubaki, who actually have more defense than her. So I guess if you
Mhm.
want that role, found it here.
Yeah.
Sometimes a fan service character is just a fan service character.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be good.
That's
They don't have to be fantastic. I mean, her kit's already so good that if you just use her, you're fine. But if you want other units, you're better off with them.
I would not suggest people build Tanith because the free-to-play alternatives are just far too
I mean,
good.
you literally just put a skill in her B slot and you're done because she has a good kit as it is.
No, I'm saying if you already have like Shigure, if you already have like Cordy,
Oh.
I'm starting to just like how many flying lancers do you need at that point? Is my question.
Not many.
Right.
More than I have.
Right. So just from that perspective,
7.
well,
I think I almost have everyone. Almost.
okay. And there's also Claire, by the way. So I'm just
There's
talk-
also Claire.
the entire
Yeah,
point is
there's Claire, there's Tana, there's
We'll
Catria, there's
We'll need to
there's too
list them
many.
all.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't need
There's
that.
yeah. There's so many flying blue lance flyers,
And they're all good.
and
That's
they're
the
all
fun
good.
part.
You do not need Tanith. Is just
Yeah.
get her if you like her, but that's about it.
Yeah, if you get her, you like her. You don't have to really build her to be good, but don't go for her if you don't want her
So,
for a unit.
but the problem is, if you go for blue, there's a good chance you might want the other hero. But we'll get there when we do get there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right, next
I've
is
heard
Sigrun.
quite on the contrary.
Well, next is Sigrun. Okay, so this is more interesting because she is so quick. 38 speed, 31
Oh
attack.
yeah. So
And then 35 HP, 27 defense, and 31 res. She's more standard, closer to Pegasi flyers that we normally see. But go on.
low on the HP. Middle low on
Did
the HP
someone
stat.
say fire sweep sword?
Just
Hold
a
your horses.
Worse Ryoma. Sigrun is a 162 BST sword flyer with HP super boon and defense super boon.
Oh my god, those aren't even good spreads for us.
Did I mention
boons, banes.
none of these have good boons or banes?
No, you did it. Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah. No, don't get your hopes. Don't get your hopes up.
All right, fine. But right away, okay. So she kind of stands out because she's super fast but doesn't hit very hard. But then,
Mhm.
there's also there's not as many red flyers. But I'm just saying there's quite a few, and I'm not really sure you'll find this necessary either. And the worst part of all is she has an even worse kit than Tanith.
Yeah, I don't remember it because it wasn't that good at all.
Okay. She has Cake Cutter Plus, which is basically Tanith's weapon but a sword. She has Ardent Sacrifice, which is not Harsh Command Plus. She has ARD Speed Defense 3, which I don't know why. That is a bad idea on her.
That is not the skill I put on her.
She doesn't.
Maybe no.
I guess with 10 more defense and 10 more speed, she can still hit nothing. So, whatever.
Congratulations, your attack will not be anywhere better.
Yeah.
That's what Wu Dao's for.
And she
Yeah,
has
good luck getting to a bonfire with that.
right, and she has Air Order 3, which is also a
That's
whatever
fine.
skill.
That one's fine, but this kid's.
Okay, honestly, 31 attack isn't even that bad, especially on a flyer.
Well, okay.
And looking at her base
Mm.
bulk, it's just like, okay, the HP is a kind of potato, but then with a base 27, you know, she has access to stuff like Safeguard, and honestly, refined weapons on her are just going to be nuts. It's kind of like building like one of those trash cans like Selena or Fur, but like you can actually do like weird shit with her,
It's
especially
kinda-
because she's a flyer over an infantry.
You just said it's kind of like building one of those trash cans. What kind of point are you trying to make again?
Were you trying to say she's good or she's bad?
Yeah, I'm confused now.
Her stat line screams trash can, but when you think about it, you look at her class and then you look at her base speed and you're like, hold on, this can actually be put to really good use.
I mean, yeah. The only problem is
I think for
Okay,
the general
look,
for
look.
player-
people who are summoning for 5 stars, just go for Ryoma.
Okay, Well, nobody
Unless you need
can
res.
even get Ryoma in the first place.
No. Well, I don't. Okay, I don't like that argument because
You're
going
going
on for
Sigrun.
Sigrun is one of the. I don't think it's a good idea to pull for her.
Actually, to be honest, Red Bull's kind of a crapshoot, so
I
unless
personally
you
just
really,
not
really
pull
like
here.
her,
Yeah.
I would probably not roll for her.
Yeah.
Although she's a fine enough unit, but red.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just get this clear. Her kit sucks, so you're virtually replacing everything but her weapon
And her C slot, pretty much.
and her C slot. Her C slot will depend on what kind of team you run her into.
Right.
Aside from that, this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everybody, real quick,
What?
press F for your boy Siegbert.
Oh yeah, right. This is objectively better than Sigvard's weapon.
Oh, right. You know how hype we were?
Shiro's club.
You know how hype we were when Sigbert's weapon came out? Like when we first saw his
It was
weapon.
awesome when it came out.
Yeah.
Not really.
What?
I still love it, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, his weapon was cool, but everything else about him was kind of potato. Just
What?
look at that punchable face.
Man-
Fate's
Oh, I
be
get-
terrible.
Also, is
I get
potato
that.
your favorite word? You keep saying it.
What, punchable face?
No, potato.
yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, everything in the world is everything but a potato.
What?
It's
What?
nothing but
What does that even mean?
a egg.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Okay, but some comparisons for Sigrun. I think you should go for Sheeta first because we want to compare with the really easy to
I don't
get
even
Red
know.
Flyer.
I don't even know if she does a good comparison. Listen,
Hey.
she has
Because
a
Sheeta's also
weapon.
low attack, but high speed and high res instead.
Pitifully. Sheeta has P, 6 less attack. Congratulations.
Mhm.
1 less speed, 3 less defense, and then 3 more res.
The reason why I mentioned Sheeta
6 less BST.
Well, the reason why I mentioned Sheeta is because her sword is super, like, it's just effective against sword. So to like overweigh the attack difference, in my eyes, is a bad idea. Because Sheeta hits harder
Yeah.
than she looks, by far.
Right.
And
Sheeta pretty much is defined by the wing sword.
right, and the wing sword also has a might advantage over the Cake Cutter. So it
I mean, K Cutter has 4 attack innate,
okay,
and you can just attack Refined if you so need.
and then she also has Flashing Blade, so she can just spam specials too. Okay, I'm just saying
Yeah,
the damage output.
unfortunately, Sigrun can't do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying the damage output isn't actually in favor of her. And then the rest of her
No.
stats, comparable speed, comparable res. So.
Mhm.
The only other free-to-play option to compare her to is Pala.
Pala has what now? 7 more HP, equal attack, 7 less speed, 1 more defense, and then 5 less res for 4 BST loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you need Sigrun. I just think you should make Pala and Sheeta. No, I think you'll be fine.
Pretty much. I mean, yes.
Also,
Not a whole lot to say.
right. Also, from the perspective, do you really need a red flyer?
Hmm.
Which seems weird to me.
I mean,
Far sweet sword,
flyer,
bro. But no.
flyer comps. I personally needed a sword flyer for ages, so when I got my first sword flyer, it was need more than that. And
Okay.
there's free to play options that are better. Like Sheeta.
Well, and Sigrun's also hard to get because she's in the red pool.
The red pool as a seasonal.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm not really gonna argue this. I think this really just depends on if you like the characters. I don't really
Mhm.
find any inherent value in her because if you're talking about making Sigrun into a quad sword hero, there's already a character called Alincia. So
Ye-
Yeah, they're pretty comparable stat-wise too.
If you want just running a brave sword in Sigrun, it's what now? 1 less speed than Alincia with a midi, so you're already kind of at a loss.
yeah.
And then
And
Alincia
then
actually
Amity
has
has
3
the
more
might
attack.
advantage.
And then Alincia has 3 more attack on top of that.
So yeah, not a good quad sword hero either. So
Not even close.
yeah, Tanith, Sigrun, I don't really see the point of them in the game, but they're here, and I think they were developed to be fodder heroes. And
Pretty much.
That's-
Like, the characters if you like them, but it's like you're not missing much if you don't get them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense when you think about it because none of the current fan base knows who these characters are.
No, they do.
Yeah, pretty much. I've actually seen a lot of people having.
Wait, they actually don't know who they are?
Nope, I have
Yes.
not seen many people say they know who.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I loved. Well, I'm biased because I love Radiant Dawn, but okay, I
I'd be
guess I
surprised how many
understand.
people didn't play, or how many people don't remember them.
Yeah, they did show up
I
very
didn't.
late, so very
Right.
very late. Okay. Anyways, Sigrun and Tanith I think is a pure skip, so definitely don't pull for red and don't. Okay, wait, we can't say don't pull for blue yet because we'll get a Pent. All right, Pent.
I mean, if you want their weapons, that's about it.
Pent. It's their fodder heroes. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, but Pent, 37 HP, 33 attack, 34 speed, 19 defense, 21 res. Jeez, his defensive stats are poor, but his offensive stats are pretty okay. So what's that stats? over there?
Please.
So Pent is a 144 BST Blue Mage Cavalier with HP Super Boon. Period.
It's okay.
Can you repeat
It's
that?
actually pretty okay. 144 BST Blue Mage Cavalier HP Super Boon. Period.
Wait, 144?
One.
Yep.
Mage Cavs are always like this.
Yeah, this makes sense because Soren was also 144.
Catria was also 144.
No. At this
when
point, I'm very.
Ginny was also 144.
I'm at this point just very surprised we're not going higher than that.
Mage Cavs
Yeah.
don't like it to go higher.
You
They all
already
do
know it.
anti-
Cavs in
Mage
general
Cavs.
don't like it.
Dude, you already know they're gonna increase the BST there, just like everything else. It's.
I
going to
mean,
happen.
it seems like they are increasing it for parts of the cavalry, but not Mage Cavs. It's been 2 years now. The only difference is that like Reinhardt has one more BST than Pen.
I'll have you know, when did we get Sigurd? Yeah, he's still the highest BST horse, so
Uh-huh.
they don't seem to be budging on BST for horses right now.
Yeah, just certain weapons involving horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I have absolute faith it's going to happen. So I was kind of surprised. I thought this would be the time because Pent's kit is also not that amazing. I mean, it's, again, another fodder kit, in my opinion, so...
It's alright.
I have actually.
Do you remember? It's Vessel Cheer Plus, which is a blue tome, same effect as Tanith and Sigrun. Rally Attack Plus, which is a fodder skill. Dull Range 3, which is a fodder skill. I mean, you can get it from Morgan. And you have
Yeah.
Pulse Smoke 3, which is... I don't know... There's a use to this. People were telling us we got it wrong yesterday because it was you can't.
It's almost perfect.
It's almost perfect.
What?
Almost.
Wait, what?
What?
Ooh,
What are we
okay,
even saying?
look.
How?
Well, look at Witchy Wand. When
Yes.
Witchy Wand hits, it resets cooldowns even if they're already up. However, Pulse Smoke does not undo cooldowns that are already ready,
Right.
which is its biggest
So,
weakness. If it
Pulse
were
Smoke is
to lower
effectively
ready
worse.
cooldowns, it would just be straight perfect. But
Wait,
at the
what?
way it is right now,
Pulse
unless you
Smoke
just
is
want
objectively
to,
worse, is what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah. But if you want like
Huh?
lower cooldown lowering stuff on a non-healer, it's okay, it's good,
I guess.
but you can't. Its weakness is just not. You can't fuck with the instant procs.
Wait,
Mhm.
Like you can't cut Ophelia out of her special.
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm told it can.
It's still,
Apparently,
it's still okay if you're like fighting stuff like Bolt Fighter, Heavy Blade stuff. Like
Oh
that,
no 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 no
and-
no no no
No.
no! I get what you mean now when you said that we're reading it. No effect on cooldown already at maximum. That
yes,
means
that's what I meant.
They're at 5.
That's
or
what I
they-
meant.
they
Oh,
win
I'm
at
pretty
4.
sure you have it wrong, Marbles.
Oh, if we read it wrong like that, then
So
it
it
is
does
good.
actually stop.
If it hits, oh yeah, if it lowers ready cooldowns, then
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see when we
it
actually.
should probably interact.
I hope it does.
Makes more sense.
Because
That-
if it doesn't, then
doesn't make
that's
any
kind of
sense.
potato.
It's
and
a terrible skill if it doesn't, but
Oh
if
my-
it does, then that stops it in special.
Do you
comp-
fucking
comps
want a
with easy
potato? You
units.
keep saying it.
Can we get you a potato or something? I feel like you're very.
Okay.
Look, potato just means it's kind of dumb or it's not effective.
I know what it means.
It's about
but
as
But you
like,
keep
effective as a
saying
potato.
it.
Because that's just my thing. It's about as it's as effective as a potato. Potato.
Okay. Whatever.
Now moving on.
Okay.
I think my
sure.
boy Pent was done okay enough. His stat line is nice. It's basically
I think
an okay
it's-
enough spring Catria. But,
Yeah, it's one
I
less
mean-
speed, one more attack compared to her.
But that
yeah,
doesn't really
I
matter.
mean,
But then she has a perf.
She has a perf,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Honestly, I mean, you can't expect him to have his god tier stats on a seasonal. We'll wait for his real version.
Just like we're still waiting for Charlotte.
He's a mage cav in his normal, right?
Yeah.
No, he is an infantry. And
Oh, he's infantry? Okay.
Wait,
in
he's-
his
I
game,
wasn't
he's
sure.
infantry.
Oh,
I
well,
did
wasn't
expect
sure.
him to be a blue mage though, so they got that much right.
Yeah, they got that much right.
okay. Enough about that. Comparisons, because there's actually he actually has a role to play, considering we have like only half a dozen blue mage calves in the game.
Yep.
And half of them are defensive, I think. So he actually has a role.
Yeah, or at least are too focused on one stat
Yeah.
offensively. So I guess we could start with the free-to-play options. La Rochelle, he has 4 more HP. Great. Same attack, 3 more speed, 2 more defense, and then 10 less res. But of course he doesn't have Vivaldi, but better speed, equal attack, HP.
Okay.
I guess we can do Catria. Catria has 1 less HP, 1 less attack, 1 more speed, 1 less defense, and then 2 more res. So
Virtually
they're
identical.
almost identical.
Yeah.
And then Catria has 1 in egg, I believe. So unfortunately, a loss there.
I think the only other character, because there's only really 2 choices. It's either La Rochelle or Ursula for free plays.
Yeah, yeah, because Reinhardt is not even in the same ballpark. Ursula is worse than La Rochelle, pretty much, but Ursula has 2 less HP, 4 less attack, 2 less speed, equal defense, and then 9 more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty oof. When is Ursula getting bolting? I'm tired of this.
Can she just get her own perf because she sucks?
Mm-hmm. So the entire point here is he does have a role to play, because he's not, unless you have Spring Catria, but outside of that, he's different from the free-to-play options at the very least.
It's really just seasonals versus seasonals, because don't forget about Soren.
Right, Soren,
But-
Valetines Soren has equal HP, 2 more attack, 1 less speed, 5 less defense, and then 4 res.
4 more res.
Like,
okay.
we're really just comparing to seasonals at this point, because there aren't really any gotcha versions of like blue horse calves to really compare them to, except
There
for
aren't very
Reinhardt
many
and
blue
Olin.
horse calves anyways, is the point.
Yeah. So compared
like-
to the free-to-play options, he stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, La Rochelle's alright. Evaldi is a little bit meh, but it does at least give her better attack. That said, though, He doesn't
Chat,
better off
we're not
stats.
comparing Reinhardt, because Reinhardt's just completely different with Dire Thunder.
Yeah.
And-
However, Pent is, however, at the current moment, the best candidate for a Blade Tone.
Okay.
So if you
I
want a
wanna hear
Blade
the
Tone
explanation.
calf, I'd say, well, maybe not the best, but
he's up
he's
there. with the
definitely
better
the-
ones.
he's definitely you slap a Blade Tone on him and call it a day, kind of.
Yeah,
Hold
because
up.
he has the better balance on attack and speed. I
Mhm.
guess I can see where you're coming from with that.
I mean, he doesn't have a pref, so actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the Swift Sparrow Tome isn't half bad. That puts him up to 49 attack and 38
It's
speed
cute.
initiating.
It just
but-
sounds exactly the same as Spring Catria, because that's what we said about Spring Catria. She was the best option for that, for Blade Tone.
And she was. And
was.
now she has a little less, but a little more speed. So I guess it really.
Yeah.
I-
Also,
I take a bit more speed.
seasonal.
Hmm?
Also seasonal, but
Well,
but details.
they're all seasonal.
They're all seasonal.
Yeah, they're all seasonal. It'd be nice to get a blue tone calf that isn't seasonal
Or Tome Cav.
preference, but you know.
No, like Tome Cavalry in general haven't been doing so hot in that regard.
They have not. When's Cecilia getting a refine?
All right. But just to finalize on Pent, I think he has. If you want another blue mage calf specifically, he's an option for you. He might do a Blade Tone build really well, but his weapon is probably the most interesting thing about him. You probably want to keep Rally Up Attack Plus. Dull range is whatever, and Pulse Smoke is that depends on the battles. I think it's more for Ether raids. I don't think in any other mode would you really care much
I
for
wouldn't
Pulse
use it
Smoke.
anywhere else in your really. Like
Right.
it might help you with certain like stalling out special fighter, but that's about it.
Yeah, maybe a few abyssal maps where things start with specials up.
Oh
that
yeah,
you
like
don't want to hit you.
Instant Fire Emblem Marth.
Yeah.
So it's most effective in AR.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if basically only pull him if you want fodder or you love Pent, or you really need a blue mage. But that's yeah.
Or you're really going for the most seasonals possible on this banner because he shares a color with Tanith. So
Yes.
double blue, definitely I would hit that.
Yeah, that would increase your rate by a bit. I believe the breakdown there is, okay, cost to pull a Brave Bridal Sigrun, first chance pull, I believe is 2 for 13%. I don't really know how to read this anymore. But the median is 127 orbs for a Sigrun, and average is 173 for a Sigrun, and 90 percentile if you're like super unlucky, 384 orbs. For Tanith, it's 127 orbs. For Pent, we're just going with medians. 127 orbs median for a Tanith, and 66 orbs median for Pent. So you actually have a really high chance to pull for Pent, apparently. But here's the kicker. At a median of 117 orbs is Bridal Fjorm. In other words, just skip these 3 if you don't need the fodder, if you don't like the heroes, and if you don't...
Colorless pool is nice.
Yeah, if you don't find yourself needing any of them. Because Colorless Pool is actually incredible right now, because it's been like purged of so many heroes. Even good heroes like Faye at this point are gone from there. So
regrettably.
What's in it right now, I believe, is Kaningas has joined it, or Mufasa. We can't say his name properly, by the way.
Damn it.
You already did.
What else?
Let me see.
Brave
Veronica. Yes.
Yeah. I think the only thing that sucks in colors right now would probably Mikoto. And even
even
then
then
she's kind of decent.
Well, she comes to Flash, which is a nice candlelight
Loki.
tome. I mean, staff. Well, Loki's good.
Okay.
Yeah, Loki's pretty sick.
Okay, whatever.
Maribel.
Maribel.
Nina, maybe,
Good too.
would be down there.
Not Elise, because she's bad.
She's not in
gone.
there.
I know.
She's gone.
Thank
I said
God.
not Elise, because she's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah.
Well, she's not
Oh,
there.
there's Hanoka.
Hinoka? I don't know. There's not very many
Did we
heroes.
say Brave Veronica?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Did we say
There's
Valoria?
also-
Oh,
there's also
Gloria.
Gloria and Leanne.
And
Oh yeah,
Leanne?
Gloria's sick.
Okay.
Leanne's cool.
The
And Nina?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Nina,
right, Nina.
Bow Valor and
Fuck.
Shining Bow.
Okay.
Garbage.
Okay.
She's in the charge.
Okay, maybe Nina's the only questionable one. But the entire point is the colors pool right now is really good to pull on, because even if you don't get the focus hero, chances are you get a really good another hero. So probably go for it. But yeah, go for Fjorm is my suggestion. Now,
Well, actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Are the fallen heroes added to that? So Tiki and
Yeah.
Corn?
no.
The Fallen banner shouldn't be
Well,
ending.
not this banner, but
Not yet. So yeah. So whoever said that in chat, that's not
Yeah,
right.
when that banner ends in the color, much more.
Then they will.
yeah,
be
they'll be in there eventually. And go ahead and don't get your hopes up for any of them dropping. Just like
Hell
last
no.
time.
Hell no.
All right.
But yeah, as for what I'm rolling for, I am definitely
Finally.
hitting blue hard. I gotta get that tome for May, and maybe I want to play with that pulse smoke a bit.
I just want pen.
Oh yeah, and also I need 2 copies. I need 1 Pent to keep and 1 to fodder to May.
Right.
Okay. But for me, I'm just gonna go for Fjorm. Now, speaking of colorless heroes, we have Louise, and I think this is actually really, really impressive considering all things considered. 39 HP, 31 attack, 34 speed, 17 defense, 30 res. This reminds me, honestly, of Brave Lyn.
Yeah. Very reminiscent of Brave Lyn.
So what's the
Good to
comparison
that.
there?
First off,
the
Louise
stat?
is
Yeah.
a 151 BST Archer Cavalry with HP defense and res super banes that I never get, but no boots. So she actually has, because archers are BST buffed now, she is in a bin above normal Archer Cavs, which is just the same as Brave Lyn. So Brave Lyn, let's find her, has 4 less HP, two more attack, 1 more speed, 1 more defense, and 2 less reds.
Okay,
It's alright.
Yeah.
they're virtually identical.
Brave Lyn's objectively better offensively, and she has
Of course.
okay.
And she should be,
IVs.
because Louise is a free-to-play hero.
Well, I mean, you can also technically get free to play Lyn, but you know,
Okay,
Louise does
No.
have that HP and res.
Amps, he did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Lyn's
potato.
I'm so sick of this. Sergio was like that yesterday too. Technically, Lyn's free. Shut up. I'm so sick of it. You guys are dumb.
Okay,
This isn't what I meant.
You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
Her kit.
Yeah, her kit. What is it?
I was just giving the comparison first. So her kit, so she has the bouquet bow plus, which is Swift Sparrow.
Mm-hmm.
She has reciprocal aid. Her 4-star skill is Hone Cavalry, in case you need that again. And then her 5-star skill is Attack Speed Bond. 3.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So home cav doesn't really matter. Attack speed bond, however, does matter. So that opens the way for attack speed bond. But you know what I really think's gonna happen here?
Hmm.
Everyone's gonna get a bunch of Louises, and they're
Yep.
gonna get grails to redeem for Louises, and they're just gonna put bouquet bow on everybody.
Wait. I just want to clarify. Her bow is Swift Sparrow 1, not Swift
Yes.
Sparrow 2, right?
Attack speed plus 2.
Yeah.
Is that actually true, or is that just a typo?
That is probably a typo.
Is
Because that looks more like what you would get out of the original version.
it?
Seeing as
Okay.
how Pent is
Okay,
regular
there
Swift Sparrow
might be
too.
a typo. It might be Swift Sparrow 2.
Yeah,
that sounds
no,
hella
it's
typo,
because
dude.
Vessel of Cheer is Swift Sparrow too, so that's probably just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, sick bow, definitely giving that to Setsuna.
If it is,
Yeah, I'm looking at Game Press. Game Press says +4.
stop
So
looking
it-
at Game Press. I am
No,
so
but
sick of you.
I looked
Ants.
at our server. Our server says +2. Game Press says +4.
Okay, how about you DM Ether, because he edited that, so
Yeah, Ether,
Yeah.
come on.
it's weird. All right, entire point is, I think everyone's gonna get Luis's. You're probably gonna use Luis as well, but whenever it comes to like archer hero you want to improve and you don't want to go brave bow, just slap the bouquet bow on them.
Mhm.
You ever want to give Varian a refined? Give him the bouquet bow. Literally
Oh,
everybody.
dude, you know what?
Yeah.
I bet some people will actually try to use her as a super unit in AR
Yes.
because nobody really carries anti-horse stuff.
Mm.
Think about
Funny you
it.
say that when I use Pan.
But
But-
she's
so-
definitely not a bad AR option with
Right.
like hit and run and a brave bow build too.
Hit and run, what?
You can't use him.
Absolutely would
Alright,
use
not hit and
Brave
run.
Bow.
What was I thinking of?
What? You better not put Brave Bow on her.
Amps.
Don't be a potato.
Don't even bother with
Yeah,
that.
she'll be
That's
she'll be
not Brave
hitting
Bow.
39. What is it?
No, that's
Yeah.
not even. Not like. Brave Bow's not 8 might, is it? I thought it was
Brave Bow is 7,
Seven.
Mike.
Oh,
7.
38.
Absolutely
Even
not.
worse.
38 attack and 29 speed. Good job.
Yeah.
Wait, apparently she can use hit and run.
No?
Are you looking
Says
at Game Press
who?
again?
Are you looking at Game
Ar-
Press?
No.
Ar-
I'm
Archer,
reading chat.
Oh,
Archer
Jetstone.
Cavalry cannot do that.
no.
Range units cannot use
Oh,
hit
you
and
mean
run,
hit and run
unfortunately.
strategy, like get in, get out, not actually the skill.
A hit and run strategy. You gotta say it correctly. Otherwise, people won't get it. You can't say hit and run because people will think of it as skill. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moving on.
My bad.
Anyways, perfect build for Luis. It's obviously Fury Desperation. Not even kidding. The extra
You
bit
are
of res,
kidding. Shut up.
extra attack, extra speed, and extra defense
Extra res.
would actually be quite valuable to her, and it helps get her into Desperation. You can also try double Swift Sparrow, but that's more expensive.
Yeah.
Or
Or you keep
You
attack
do.
speed bond and do weird stuff.
Attack
or
speed
you
bond's
can do
weird.
monstrous bow with close counter and advantage, and then
Okay.
you can put close defense in her seal
Yeah.
and be a
Try to
real
counter-
super unit.
Oh, Marvel.
What?
No.
I think most people have monstrous bow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
don't
monstrous
even get
bow
the-
is fucking
I don't get the
sick
point
in
of that.
AR.
Oh, okay, great. Anyways, guys, those are your heroes. What do you think? Let us know. In terms of all the
Well-
heroes here, I think Fjorm. Get Fjorm. And make Louise. You're done. Color's the best.
Yeah, I will say this: if we want to do a quick comparison to the other two,
Other two
because
what?
we seem to be the colorless for your play units we're getting, the other ones we've had because we keep getting them. So comparing her to Camilla, the Hot Springs version, Camilla has 1 less HP, 2 more attack, 1 more speed, equal defense, and then 2 less res. So they're virtually identical.
What the heck? Really?
Huh?
Why did I make
Just-
Camilla then? I don't want to use Camilla. Louise seems so
Well, she has
cooler.
2 more attack with the ouch patch.
Okay, and she debuffs. That's right. Oh,
That's probably better.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. She also has objectively better offenses.
But she's ugly and
just
she's
not as
Camilla.
bulky. There is
She's-
that.
It's also Camilla, so
Mm-hmm. Yep. But hey, if you're using Loki, so Loki equal HP, equal attack, equal speed, 10 more defense, and 5 less res.
What? That's virtually identical
So
to the rest.
yeah. So if you want a flyer or a horse, that's your debate on those two.
All right.
Uh-huh.
and I would probably go for horse because flyers have the innate weakness that they have to cover by throwing Savalin's shield on a seal, whereas Louise can be a little more flexible.
Yep. At most, you worry about Don Suzu sword. It's better.
And she's hot.
Yep.
And yes, she's
Can't
fucking
argue with
hot.
that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Mangs has pretty good taste in waifus,
Mm-hmm.
and so does Pent. My boy Pent. He picked a good one.
Yep.
You can see why Clarine is so cute, and Klein is a good dude.
And you can see why incest is a thing now. All right, we're done.